You see my moobs. I shouldn't say that. I'm already getting demonetized by YouTube as is. I don't need to give him more ammunition for it. Forgot to turn on the recorder. Are you serious? What is up, you guys? It's your boy Tailman, most happy prefer, and today we got ourselves another gun, and it's the this is actually my first legit serious build since I don't know how long. Yeah, so there's that. So the Walther p38. This is one of my more favorite guns to build, honestly, because what is wrong with my speaking today? My favorite guns, actually, just the way it looks and all that. I just dig its design. I don't know why. It just looks cool to me. And before I start, you know, fanboying over this gun, so this is pretty much my more recent design. This gun is special because I don't know how I did it, but if you don't know, I have never ever used. I have never ever used a hobby knife before making any of my cardboard guns. The most I've done is use a razor blade to cut like really thick cardboard, used as stuffing for like a stock or something. But in terms of actually using a proper hobby knife, you know, the ones that you X-Acto, there we go, you know, that have that little sharp blades to cut with, you know, I've always used scissors, and I've always noticed when it comes to round parts of the gun or any sort of gun, it would leave visible indents. But here on this gun, it's all pretty much clean. I mean, for the most part. So, you know, I'm really happy, and I'm surprised I meant pretty much my whole life without using a hobby knife until this build. So how I did it that long is beyond me. Anyways, off that tangent. So yeah, this is the Walther p38. It is a 9mm pistol. That's it. And, you know, it has your usual features on it. It has, you know, a movable hammer and all that, and the hammer can be actuated as you rack the slide back and all that. And, you know, you can also see the little firing pin and all that good stuff when you rack the gun. And it also has a functional, well, not really functional, but it has a moving safety, which also acts as the gun's decocker, which I didn't know at the time, but there we go. The more you know. It also has, you know, removable magazine with a proper heel release design and all that. And there we go. And the best part is it also has a slide lock as per usual. And it also has open ejection port, so when you insert a mag into it, you can also see the bullet. So, you know, it just works out. And then you can also fuel strip this gun, which we'll do now. So, this is the disassembly. So basically, to disassemble the p38, you know, you basically take out the magazine, you put that to the side, and then, you know, take out the little pin here. On the real gun, you would actually do this and then, you know, flip it over, but since it's cardboard, you essentially just pull it out. So that's the only difference, as far as I know. At least in terms of the thing here. I mean, it's cardboard, you know, no need to get too picky. And then if I can get it apart. There we go. Sometimes the spring here sticks, and yes, I cheat a little and use a barbecue skewer as a guide rod because cardboard just wasn't cutting at the time. So there you go. And then just take out the barrel and the slide, which I tried very hard to give it that look of it, you know, doing this and all that, but there we go. Nothing too complicated. And then there's the gun disassembled and all that. So yeah, and then now it's time to reassemble the gun. So you just take this, take that, put like as such. No, forgot to mute my computer. No. And then do this. Yeah, and then just put this back together as such. If I can. Sometimes this part gives me trouble. Yeah, because there's a little. There we go. Do that. Put them back together as so. Take this pin. Put that. Ah, there we go. And your gun is back together. So put this. There we go. Okay, and we're back. You know, so apart from the field strip, you also have the usual, you know, moving trigger. There we go. And then the sights, which, yes, you can see. Bam! There we go. So, and then I also added, you know, some details like the extractor and all that, and the little loop here for what would be, I'm assuming, a lanyard to tie a lanyard here. Oh. Everything's just going wrong. So there's a Walther p38. I'm not sure if this is how big it is. I tried to scale it right this time. It feels a little bit bigger than I think it should be in my hand, but then again, I'm like 5'2", so maybe it's actually the proper size and it just feels, the real gun would feel big in my hands. But that's about it. Just the Walther p38. My first legit build in, again, who knows how long, but I'm just happy I made a actual proper build and not some one-off preview or something. My first legit build, I actually sat down, designed, made. It's made an appearance in one of my live streams. I'm not sure how to get that onto here, but I need to do it soon. But yeah, and speaking of live streams, I might try doing them while I'm building a gun, so at least, you know, y'all can see what my process is, or lack thereof. I just dive into these things, on these builds, and hope for the best. But anyways, Walther p38. It was a fun build. Really happy how it turned out. One of my more cleaner looking builds, because I was using a hobby knife this time, not scissors for all of the cuts, and I like how it came out. Anyways, that is it. My name is Tailman. I was happy. My name is Tailman, also known as Happy I Prefer. And as always, you guys, be chill.